Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the PUDL where we take on Owlmancer. Yeah, this is a very tough matchup this week. I was looking at it and I was finding it very hard to prep. His team is really good into mine. There's a lot of ways to stop our offense. But I think I've done a decent job of finding something that could hopefully get us a good win. Firstly, we have Mr. King Boo, the Wheezing, with the heavy-duty boots. That's because we're not levitate, we're neutralizing gas. So that we can turn off things like Annihilate's Defiant. If that wants to come in on defogs, where we're trying to get rid of hazards because it's our main hazard remover. We also have Pain Split to get a little bit of HP. We're max, I believe, Fizz Def on this Wheezing. So this thing is mainly here for stuff like Annihilate and Sylvian Lilligant. We have Strange Team just to do a bit of damage to things like Annihilate and Lilligant, and Will-O-Wisp is to burn things. Next up, we have Mr. Bowser Jr. making his debut. We've got the Damp Proc to extend those Drizzle Rain turns. And we're running a Perish Trap set because I know I needed Rain, but at the same time, I didn't really know what to bring with this. So I'm going to run a Perish Trap set because it could also be very useful getting rid of things like Umbreon or Orthworm, bulky mons on his team. Just get rid of them with a Whirlpool into a Perish Song. Encore is there to lock, for example, if Orthworm tries to break through us with Iron Defense Body Press, we can lock it into Iron Defense. Psychic is also there to just hit the Annihilate as well, if that wants to come in. Next up, we have Terrapagos, Bowser the Terrapagos, which should be our lead. We're running Resto Chesto. We have Toxic, Crunch, Earth Power. So a little bit of a mix set where I believe max Spadef on this up, by the way. The Politoad was max defense as well, just to handle the physical mons. But yeah, this thing has Earth Power. Earth Power is mainly for the Glamora, because we want to lead this. If Glamora leads, we can hit it with Earth Power. Crunch is here for Spectria. I really doubt Spectria comes because Terrapagos Walls is so hard, but this is just for that, just in case. And Toxic is to chip down things like Annihilate that want to come in on us on the swap. Next up, we have Mimikyu, the pretty standard Life Orb set. I think we're EV to outspeed and max speed Annihilate. And we have Shadow Claw, Player Off, Shadow Sneak, Swords Dance. So this thing just, if it sets up a Swords Dance, it just does so much damage into his team. Next up, we have Choice Scarf, Archildon, with Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Electro Shot. If we're in the rain, Electro Shots just keep adding up and getting that +1 and just really find it difficult. It really just does so much damage to his team after Gastrodon is gone. Dark Pulse is there for Spectria. Flash Cannon is to hit Comfey pre-Terra and other things as well. Draco Meteor, if Comfey ever does Terra, Draco Meteors are just free from what I can see into his team, other than obviously Orthworm, which does not want to take, for example, a Dark Pulse from us. So, if it Terra Ghosts. So, yeah, that's what Childon. And finally, we have Lakitu, which is Expert Belt, Inner Focus with Physical Raikou, because I had Special Raikou just didn't work. Gastrodon came in every single time. So we're Expert Belt with Trailblaze. We have Howl to boost our attack a little bit. Trailblaze does like 80% to a Spadefi Gastrodon, so that's great. We're hoping to like catch him on the swap. He predicts a Volt Switch. He comes in with a Gastrodon. We do like 80% of his HP, and then he panics. Maybe swaps out. We get Howl up, and then we cause problems. Extreme Speed is here to outspeed Treyarch Comfey, and Supercell Slam just is our stab move and does so much damage into everything if we have +1, and also if we pop our Terra Electric. So yep, that's the team for week 2, and I'll see you lot in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the PUDL. We're going to take on Owlmancer this week, I believe we're taking on. Yeah, and he had a really good matchup into us, so I'm very nervous about this one, because yeah, he had to run some very unconventional sets. That Gastrodon and Comfey. Speaking of Gastrodon, Comfey, they're the top 2. What else? Oh my, there's a few really big shocks here. I really expected Orthworm to be the Terra Captain of choice. What else came that I didn't expect? We have Comfey, Gastrodon, Annihilate, all expected those. Glamora too. No Orthworm, but there is Umbreon. I kind of thought that might come. The Incineroar is the one thing that I thought really wouldn't come, so I'm quite shocked to see it. Maybe he didn't think I'd bring Rain? He just appreciates the Intimidates from it. Dude, nonetheless, Terrapagos looks like a really strong lead into everything that isn't Annihilate. Especially since we can Resto Chesto like a Toxic from Umbreon. We can just Toxic the Comfey to start. Toxic Gastrodon. We can Earth Power the Glamora. Incineroar would be also a little bit of an annoyance to see led into us. Do do do. Because we're just like max Spadef to Rapido. So I want to have a look at Incineroar into us. He's taking a long time on this decision. Earth Power does into like a Super Spadef Incineroar like nearly 30%. So we still do a good chunk to it. We wouldn't want to get knocked off though, is anything. We don't want our Chesterberry gone because we kind of need that to heal up. We'll see the lead of choice. Spludgy. So it is Gastrodon lead into Bowser, the Terrapagos. So yeah, this Gastrodon is a really, really big threat to my team. So do we want to just Toxic it straight away? What do we want to do? Let me pull up Gastrodon. Let's just pull up Spadef Gastrodon as well, because I kind of think it has to be Spadef for the Raikou. Earth Power does 13%. He's doing absolutely nothing to me through my shell. The other option, we don't really have a great swap into this. I think Bowser doesn't take too much. Bowser's taking like, yeah, still a good chunk, like 20% from Earth Power. So I think we just Toxic turn 1. And we're going to see. We're going to miss a Toxic straight away. What a start to the game. As he gets to... Misses a Whirlpool. Okay, so he's Whirlpool on this. Very, very interesting. What does this get? Why does it want to Whirlpool me? Does it just want to get rid of me? Is that the point of this? I think I'm going to click Toxic again. And I'm going to miss 2 Toxics in a row. That is... And he's going to hit a Sludge Bomb. Okay, so he has Whirlpool, Sludge Bomb. We're going to see how much this does. Whirlpool... What was he predicting there? Maybe Politoed? And let's see how much we took there. We took what? 11 damage? From a Sludge Bomb. Is this like physical? Why is it doing absolutely nothing into me? Huh, that's weird. I'm just going to Toxic again. He's going to Protect. Okay, so he's Whirlpool Protect. I want this thing Toxic. And clearly he does not want any of his Pokemon Toxic. Because he's not making the swap. I mean, like, I really don't mind being in front of Glamora. If that comes in. Because I have Earth Power. He does withdraw. Is it into Glim? Or is it into something else? It's into G-Tool Juice, the Paldea champion. Okay, so it is Glamora. And it is not going to affect. So, Glamora. If it's offensive and our Terra Shield is broken... Oh! We're at level 50. What's going on? Wait. I think the comp's wrong. Am I wrong? I'm actually going to have to quickly look at the rules quickly. Because I don't know what's going on here. Are we meant to play? Are we meant to play level 50? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm really confused because, I guess I'm meant to halve everything? I don't know how this works. What's going on? Oh, we just killed him. That's fine. Yeah, because all my calcs are wrong because of the level 100, level 50 thing. Um, Wait, let me pull up my calcs. Let me not panic on this. Let's just play this normally into Glamora. I don't need to calc that anymore. Gastrodon. Use Bedef. I'm just gonna click a Toxic here. I don't mind being Whirlpooled. He's gonna protect again, I guess, to get more toxic turns. I am faster than this, so if I live the double up of Whirlpool, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna click Toxic again. We are gonna hit a Toxic. He hasn't responded to me on the whole level 50 thing. My calcs are basically destroyed at this point because I have to change everything to level 50. And I don't know how EVs are affected by this as well. So I'm in a bit of a panic here. We do get a Toxic off on this Gastrodon, which is nice. And we have the Glamora dead. Whirlpool damage. We did already take our Toxic damage. We are trapped in here, but we have Resto Chesto for a reason. He may honestly protect her, which would be really nice. Let's go. And our Toxic is going to start adding up on his Gastrodon as well. I may honestly click Toxic again. Just to cover for a potential swap here, because he might not enjoy taking this Toxic damage. Earth Power also could be fine. It hits everything neutrally. Hey, what does he want to come in on a... He doesn't really know my moveset. I'm going to Toxic again. Has he responded to me on the whole? Level 50? Yeah, he's just going to click the move again. He's just going to start clicking Sludge Bombs, which is fine by me. No poison. Nice. We're just going to potentially try to punish a swap out here. We're just going to keep clicking Toxic. As evil as this is. He's not even going to protect. He's just going to spam Sludge Bomb here. He is Recover. Okay, good to know. We are going to be freed, though, from Whirlpool in a second. Is the only thing for him. Is he like Binding Band? We could go for the Crunch. We're going to go for the Crunch, yeah. He is going to withdraw this turn. Okay. Maybe Crunch wasn't the best play. Should Earth Powered. Lady Apashid, the Paldea champion. Which is the Annihilate. So we're going to do a little bit of chip to this. I think percentages should all still be fine though. So we're going to look at into a Annihilate. Hopefully the percentage is all still fine. We did about 20% with that Crunch, which tells me... Is that like 0? That looks like about 0. So this thing could be like Scarfed or Scarfed. If he's clicking Fighting Move, do I want to make the defensive double into this? Or do I want to just go into Wheezing and play safe? Wheezing, if he's like Scarf Ape. We're gonna make the swap in here to King Boo. It's Final Gambit! Oh my god, that's a really good play. But Weezing is gonna live, and Annihilate's gonna die to the Final Gambit. Okay, that was Scarf, I think. So Gastrodon is chipped, Annihilate's dead. Annihilate and Glamora are both dead. which is really good for us. We're going to see Incineroar hit the field. Is this faster than us? Base 60 versus base 60, right? If this has a little bit of speed, it will outspeed us. I might just go for the Pain Split here because honestly, his hazard setters are all gone from what I can see. I'm just going to go for the Pain Split. And he's going to fake out. And he's going to flinch us. Okay, that's fine. We see fake out from this. We went from 25 to 9, which is what? 16 is about like just under 10%. Fake out. This could be offensive. That looks offensive. It could even be adamant. No, I mean, it looks just about not adamant. We're going to Pain Split. We're going to see if he has speed. He is going to knock us off. It's fine by me. Down goes King Boo. If he is on max HP, we're going to get rid of all this for death because that looks like max attack. He might not even have HP, but we're just going to run with it. Our Chaladon does a huge chunk. We're going to get rid of that. Careful nature. We do chunk him. Politoed also probably takes these hits very well. We would. We're just going to go into Politoed here. Get our rain up as well. He's probably going to make the swap here. So we've seen what? Knock off and fake out. We haven't seen item either. This could just be the swap into Gastrodon in all honesty. I think I'm going to click Perish Song here on potentially the swap. He is going to make the swap. We're just going to threaten him here with a Perish Song early. And it's into Comrade Comfy. So he's going to be Comfy immediately. Swaps into Comfy. And we're not going to let this thing set up on us with a good Perish Song. Now, if this thing is offensive, it's already chunking me with any hit it can run. But do I want to click Encore? Maybe Whirlpool? I'm just looking how valuable Electro Shot is into the rest of this match. Electro Shot could do a lot, but Gastrodon's still around, so I don't think it's as big as I thought it would be. So I'm going to Whirlpool here. And he's going to immediately make the double. Is it into Gastro? I will be a little bit annoyed if it is Gastrodon coming out. It is Gastrodon. Okay, good play. This thing obviously is still, can't really sit for ages. It is just going to take the Storm Drain, which is fine. But he's going to take a bit of Toxic. We're going to get out of here before he tries to Whirlpool us. We're going to go right out into Bowser here. Obviously, his Whirlpool's on our Rain Boosted, which is a little bit annoying, but we can outspeed it and click Rest. Do we actually want to die here and hit it with an Earth Power? This whole level 50 thing is like completely throwing me off calcing. Which I probably should still be finding out a way to calc, but I don't know how. So, yeah. He might honestly make the double here. So I might... Do I click Toxic? Do I click Rest? So many questions. I think he might think I click Rest here. So, I don't crunch. I should Earth Power him. Put a little bit of chip on something. He's going to withdraw. So we won't die with the Trapagos. Into Comfey again. We're going to see a little bit of damage on this. We do get a Spadef drop, which is nice. And we're not going to see any item, but we're going to see... I do hope these calcs are correct. It's about just under 25% from my... Terrapagos. Just under 25. Is that no? Is that no HP? Is this thing like super offensive? That looks... No, it's got some HP. Like, these calcs would be completely wrong. I'm just going to look Toxic here. He does click Draining Kiss, which kills me. I think I'm playing really bad right now. I need to get my head back in the game. How much does Archaladon do into no investment? Raikou, if it is Terra Ground, does so much. If it's not Terra Grounded, Flash Cannon kills. Do I go Mimikyu here? Mimikyu is chunking this even without this. We know he's also Blaze on the Incineroar, which is very interesting. Do I Swords Dance or do I just play Rough Hair for a big chunk? He's what? Terra Grass, Ground and Fairy? We're just going to play Rough Hair. We're going to just kill this. Wow. That's a huge chunk. Very nice. And we keep our Disguise intact as well, which is really nice. Does he go Incineroar here? And how much do I do to Incineroar? So, because we saw he was like an offensive Incineroar. If it is offensive, we do half to an Incineroar with a Life Orb play rough. It's Celestine, which is the Umbreon, which cannot Terra. So I'm very confused. If this thing is max HP, we do 70% with a play rough here. Is he just trying to wish? Do we get a Swords Dance here? He could potentially like Toxic us. I'm gonna play rough here for big damage. Bang! We're gonna do 80. This thing is like. Does he not have EVs? What's going on? We see the Argwa Berry? And he's going to foul play and break our disguise. Okay. That's perfectly fine by me. And we're just going to click it again. We honestly could have Swords Dance there. He's going to protect... Oh, we could have Swords Dance there. I mean, he doesn't have lefties, so he's just scouting, I guess. How many times a rain? Oh, there's rain gone. There is no resist, and we still have Scarf Archaladon and our setup Raikou to do bits. So we're just going to play her off again. He does withdraw into what? Umbreon is chipped now, which is really nice. Into Incineroar. I do not mind getting damage on this. Was I blind? Was this not Intimidate? It was Intimidate, okay. We do get a good chunk. Can we get a drop? No. Okay. I think he might just honestly knock us off here. I'm looking at this team. Raikou could actually just win from here at this point. We go for another player. I mean, we have speed in this, Tile Speed, and we should always outspeed this, unless he's Scarfed, which he's definitely not Scarfed. So we're just going to go for another player rough here. Get some more damage. Potentially get a drop. We do not. And he's going to knock us off. Should about 40%. It should be the right amount, right? Yeah, definitely. He knocks off our Life Orb. Do we go into this? Comfey's dead, right? We've killed Comfey and Annihilate and Glimora. Umbreon's chipped. Unless I'm dumb. Is it not dead? Comfey is dead. Rain is gone. My Archaladon should easily kill the Draco here. I don't think he has a swap into this. He does have a swap in. It's called Me Missing, it would seem. And he does close combat, which is not going to do enough. Which I'm going to actually calc down to 457. So he did over half. 80. He did about 75. Which looks about max attack adamant. We're just going to Draco again, please. If we could hit a Draco, that'd be lovely. It's into Spludgy, so it's into Gashadon, which was low, yeah. It's still going to chunk it. Yeah, that's just going to kill. And we can double out here and preserve this, because we know he's not scarfed on the Incineroar. How much do we do at -2 to Incineroar? Offensive Incineroar takes about 40% if we're -2. But Umbreon. Umbreon takes way less. So yeah, we should probably swap out if he brings an Umbreon. And we saw a Politoed around. That is Umbreon, right? Yeah, so this thing is about half. You could wish. What does he do? How much does he do to my Raikou with a foul play? Okay, 41%. So yeah, that's not a good play. We're just going to go right out into the Politoed, which takes absolutely nothing from foul plays. Takes about 20% max. And we can just click Whirlpool on this, right? Rain does go back up. And he's going to protect. Lovely. And we're just going to go for a Whirlpool here. Whirlpool should do, in the rain, absolutely nothing. But we're just going to click it anyway. He's going to stay in, so we're going to get rid of this Umbreon, which is really nice. Yeah, we do absolutely nothing there. And he's going to miss a Toxic, which I would feel sad if we didn't miss... Was it like 2 or 3 Toxics at the beginning of the game? We could Whirlpool again, or we could... Oh, Perish Song here. This thing is not going to live if the case this is like Wish. It is Wish. Let's go. And now we're going to spam Encore. And we're going to force him to Wish again. Hopefully we do... This feels diabolical, but it's our way to get rid of this Umbreon. And we're just going to click Whirlpool again. I mean, his only play is to click Wish, right? Unless he's not Mental Herb, so... Is he freed this turn? No, he is not freed. I don't think he has a really great way to hit. Ooh. In the rain, how much does this offensive Incineroar do to my Lakitu? It will chunk it, but we're decently fast, right? We should outspeed, max speed, timid Incineroar, so we should be fine. If we're at -1, we have Volterra up, we should kill. Yeah, we're gonna go into Lakitu here. Unless we miss a Supercell Slam, which will just be the icing on the cake at this point. He wishes again, which fails. Wish will heal him up. However, that Perish counter does activate, killing off Umbreon. There should be no way for him to Incineroar to one-shot us, even if he's max attack adamant. And if I remember correctly, yeah, this thing is super low. Let me see the exact percentage. I am in a focus. I completely forgot about that as well. So yeah. We should kill. If we Terra Electro. How much does E-Speed do, actually? We're not at -1, we're neutral. It does not do enough to kill, so we're just going to show off our Terra Electric Supercell Slam here. But this should be a good game. Now, this is a very weird game because of the level 50 shenanigans, but we should still pick up. I think it's a 2-0. I'll actually have to talk about it, because I know it's strictly stated in the rules that we have to play at level 100. I am flabbergasted. That is a 95 accurate move. Does this kill? It does. I'm flabbergasted that we've just been robbed of diff there. This game was so unlucky. I'm absolutely flabbergasted at -1. This thing falls over flat. Oh, it would have been a 3-0 as well. We're not going to King Bomb, you know, because we can. And we should... Electro Shot should obliterate this. It's raining, right? I'm not blind. Like, this game... Okay, we have 1 turn of rain. Thank goodness for that. We're going to show off our Electro Shot and our Scarf. And we're going to unleash an Electro Shot. Let's go. And down goes Incineroar. And my whole team, I need to have a talk to them because Terrapicos missed, what, 3 Toxics. We missed the Supercell Slams. I'm surprised he didn't get freed early from Whirlpool on the Umbreon, which would have completely ruined us. Like, yeah, that was such an unlucky game. Such a confusing game as well. My brain is still all over the place after that one. I'm going to have to talk to BP about the whole level 50 thing because I don't know if it's a rule or not. Yeah, so like GG to Owlmancer. It looks like we're meant to play a level 100, like I thought, but I'll have to discuss. I hope this isn't a replay. I hope it just stays as a 2-0. But yeah, good game to Owlmancer. He put a very interesting team. I did not expect a lot of those things like Incineroar, offensive Incineroar. He was very offensive in his EVs. So yeah, that was a very, very fun game to play against him. And yeah, we get another win, 2-0. I wish it was 3-0. Raikou, why did you miss that Supercell Slam? But nonetheless, we'll take a win for a win. 2 wins to start off the season is really good. And yeah, I'll see you a lot next week. I'm not 100% sure on my opponent for next week, but I'm sure it'll be a very fun battle nonetheless. Yeah, and I'll see you lot all in week 3. Goodbye.